It's one thing to be a calligrapher. The time to write this codex, they think that even with the 4 scribes, it would have taken months, up to a year.
Think of the planning, just to have
the planning, yeah.
The planning, the layout. They need to they need to somehow pay these guys. These guys have to survive for the year.
And then not only that, but Scribe D goes back and reads everything that the other scribes have done and corrects where corrections need to be made. So not only have they written this whole thing, they've copied it off of somewhere, okay? And they've created. This could have taken. Some people think it could have taken these professionals in a scriptorium, 4 professionals in a scriptorium, up to a year to create this codex. And that's one reason that some people think that it was basically.
Then they had to make it look old. They had to make the ink, right? How did they make ink?
Well, the guys in the scriptorium didn't. The guys in the scriptorium were making a new book.
If we take
Simonides.
Yeah.
Okay, but the point is this.
But that's true that this guy is arguing that it was the Jesuits produced it, really.
Well,
or they're produced. They're behind it.
Yeah, and but here's the issue. It would have taken 4 professionals up to a year in a scriptorium to create this codex. That's just a single copy from one other text. If we bring in the idea of collation of 6 texts to try to create a new translation out of 6 texts, the time frame of this. Now, keep in mind, the claim is that Simonides did this.
You have to make a decision at every single word.
Point. And the claim is that Simonides claimed to do this in 1840. He was 19 years old in 1840. If this is true,
does that mean he already knew how to read Syriac and so he knew?
Yes, and apparently, and apparently that's actually true. Is that he was a very learned scribe, basically, but he was not learned in the collation. He was a calligrapher. He knew Greek, and so on and so forth.
Well, he was Greek, right? Greek was his first language. Was Greek his main language?
No, I believe German was.
Oh, okay.
But the point is that if you bring collation of 2 texts into this, it would have upped the ante to maybe another year. You bring 3 texts into it, and now we're looking at even longer, maybe 3 years. 4 texts, but what Simonides claims is that he used 6 texts, and not only 6 texts, but 6 texts sometimes in different languages.
Yeah,
this would have taken, at the very least, it would have taken him 10 years.
That's a tall order.
Are you telling me that Simonides started this when he was 9 years old? Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
No, well, there are reports that he was a child prodigy as well.
Yeah, but
he was stellar at project management. We just, it's been said.